Dr. Charles Rosen is igniting an enormous controversy over this tiny artificial disc, a disc he says is flawed and has been used in too many unsuccessful back surgeries.
They are dramatic failures, not slight failures, but just dramatic.
Statements like that have split spinal surgeons across the country, many of whom side with the maker of the FDA-approved Charité disc, DePuy, which says the disc, quote, offers surgeons and carefully selected patients suffering from degenerative disc disease an option to fusion surgery that preserves some motion and is supported by a number of careful and well-constructed clinical studies.
As far as back surgery, is it over-practiced or under-practiced here in the States?
I think it's over-practiced a great deal.
And that has patients like Linda Ashton angry, a lifelong athlete plagued with excruciating back pain.
To the point where I basically couldn't walk.
How did you live your life?
Frankly, to tell you, I was suicidal.
A disc replacement surgery made life even worse, and her back surgeon offered no hope.
I said, so, I'm having the same pain I had before I had the surgery. His response was, perhaps it's your facet joints. And I said, okay, if it's my facet joints, why the hell did I have disc replacement surgery?
Hundreds of patients like Linda from across the country have filed lawsuits claiming the disc is unreasonably dangerous and actually causes painful side effects.
That disc replacement pops out of the spine?
In some of the cases, it dislocates, yes.
Does disc replacement surgery with this particular product, does it work?
In my opinion, it doesn't work as intended.
You would say that for the vast majority of patients, rehab and physical therapy works better than surgery.
Absolutely.
And for those who end up in an operating room and have unsuccessful disc replacement,
he's basically the cleanup man.
Fixing patients in pain from all types of surgeries motivated Dr. Rosen to fix the system, a system he says ignores the cozy relationships between medical device companies and doctors.
We have here the website.
ethicaldoctor.org, where patients and professionals can find out which doctors are getting paid by medical device and pharmaceutical manufacturers.
Over $8 million, am I reading that correctly?
Yes, 8.8 million.
The stakes are huge, and the battle has landed him in front of Congress, testifying in support of the Physicians' Sunshine Act, forcing companies to disclose all the money they pay to doctors. And that's bad news for companies and doctors who don't want these arrangements revealed.
People have tried to have me fired.
Who's tried to have you fired?
People that I believe feel that their payments are being jeopardized.
There is a silver lining. Dr. Rosen's actions have been noticed at the White House, and now President Obama's put him on the short list for the Surgeon General post. But this renegade doc says this fight isn't about political praise.
I'm not sure I could have lived with myself knowing what I know and didn't say anything about it.
Even at the expense of your job security.
Even at the expense of my job security.